Hi guys, what's up good people? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. It is summertime here. I have literally missed you guys. I know it's been ages before I was actually last on your screens, and before you can hold me accountable to that, let me admit that I have been battling a crazy semester. Like, it was so crazy that I could literally do nothing else, and it takes time to actually shoot a video and then edit it, and I was like, no, I can't juggle it at this moment. So the semester is gone. We are now in summertime. As you guys can see, it is sunny and beautiful out here, and I am back on the screens like I never left. So I'm just on my semester break, and I realized, why not, get back and talk to you guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My good name is Being So, and I shoot content on lifestyle. I recently relocated to Canada. Not even recently. It's been 1 year and like 4 months, and I think that should be like among the conversations that we'll be having on what's different between Kenya and Canada. What's good about here, what's maybe not good, what are we adapting to, what are we leaving, what are we learning and relearning. And yeah, we will be having those conversations. But before we get into that, if it's your first time to be here, please do remember to hit the subscribe button. Kenele subscribe. And so today's video, I'm just starting it because I want to take you around the trips that I'll be taking. As I said, it's summertime, and this sun is not going to waste. It is not going to waste kabisa. So leo nimeamua tunaenda trip. I'm leaving the province to somewhere good, which you need to follow me to find out. So I'm carrying you along. So what I'm just doing is getting ready to leave. I wanted to catch the ferry for 3:45, but I wasn't done with what I wanted to get done with before I left, so it just had to leave me, and the next ferry is at 5:45, so that's the one I'm catching. Meanwhile, that is the outfit of the day. I have this skincare of mine because I undid my hair because ilikuwa inakaa kama vitu zingine. I plan on doing my hair on the ferry. I don't know how possible that it is possible, but let me see how that goes. But then I'll be taking you guys along with me. And then yeah, it will be a series of different places where I'll be visiting. Of course, I'll be showing you guys where I will be going. And right about now, it's time for me to go and get my bag and then maybe get a taxi, because where I need to board the ferry from, there are no taxis. So we do have to my hands are getting tired. So we do have to bays where you can go and get a ferry. We have the Duke Point, and then we have the Departure Bay one. So the one in Naenda haina, so it will force me to kuchukua taxi, but oh well. I don't think itakuwa na issue kubwa sana. So what I'll just do is kuchukua bag zangu and then twende, kwa sababu time inaenda, and I'm really trying not to get anyone into my videos, because huko lazima ukue very careful. But yeah, I've missed you guys. Please drop a comment. Niambie mnataka kuona nini. As I said, we'll be having those convos of what's different if you're planning to come here, what's good for you to focus on, what's not good for you to focus on. Alafu, yeah, we'll definitely continue the chat, but I am back on your screens like I never left. So please do hit that subscribe button. This is my school, just in case you didn't know. It's beautiful. Yeah guys, so I'm here waiting for my taxi. I just booked a taxi, and this is my that's my bag, and then my jacket, and then yeah, so I have a jacket because as you guys can see, it's already windy. Like, it's sunny, but then it gets windy. So the mistake that you don't want to make is go out without a sweater. I know you get to enjoy the sun during the day, but once it gets to evening, like now, it's almost 4:30. This is my hair. I just did like a little pushback to take me to Vancouver. So our first stopover today is Vancouver. I'm gonna have a sleepover at Vancouver, and then I have a flight tomorrow morning at 7 in the a.m. It's such an early flight. And the reason as to why I did book that early flight is actually because I wanted to see how I'm flying, and I didn't get any other flight that was during the day. So we just had to be early morning. But here we are. So I'm waiting for them. It's funny how I've not received my message for the taxi, but hopeful that it will come. But this is how my school looks during summer. Not so many students because most people have gone home for holidays, so you won't expect to see most of them around. So guys, my taxi is already here. I can already see it. And we're gonna board it right now. Right about now. This is hello. It's quite heavy. Thank you. Oops, I'm just gonna grab this. We're off to Duke. Yeah, Duke Point. I'm trying to see if I'll catch the 5:45 ferry.
What time is that on the ferry?
Sorry?
What time is
The ferry is at 5:45, so just want to get there early enough and then just do some stuff.
On 4:20.
Around 4:20 she'll be there.
What?
Why?
No, it's 4:20 now.
Oh yeah, I think we should
You got
catch
lots
it.
of time.
Yeah. How's your day been though?
It's busy today.
Oh, is it there? Maybe because of the holiday?
Everybody's leaving, coming.
I see. Okay.
Yesterday it started off slow and then it got busy.
Okay.
I'm sure tomorrow probably good. I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Turkey dinner, yeah.
Oh.
Having dinner?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Now?
No, like tomorrow or Monday. Easter dinner?
Easter dinner.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone to have dinner with, you know. I'm just alone here. So it's hard. So if I want to have dinner, unless like I cook for myself or I go out. So now we are going to weigh the bag, and we'll weigh the bag here. So I'll put this one down first. I hope it's not more than 23 kilos. Understand? So let's see how many kgs this weighs. Ooh la la! So my bag weighs 20. I'm just gonna push it down. Here. Push. Oh god. Push that down. Trick. Okay. I don't know where my bag went, but honestly, I hope it is safe.
Hey guys, so right here I'm just about to find a seat. I was already in the ferry, and yeah, this is just a ferry that had actually docked. It had come from one of the islands, and something happened. That's why I actually did a voiceover over here. I got into the ferry and then I started sneezing. Like, I sneezed so bad that I couldn't talk anymore. I kept sneezing. Like, for the people who know me, like, I sneezed so continuously that I couldn't talk. I kept having running nose. I had to go and get a mask because everyone was looking at me, and I couldn't do any other thing. I just had to sit down. I tried to take hot water. It wasn't working. But yeah, I got 2 hours later. I got to where I was going, and here I'm actually just checking in to the hotel because I just had to sleep so that I don't sneeze, because everyone was looking at me in a very fishy way. So this is 2 hours later. I got to Vancouver. I got into a taxi, and then I'm just here at my office, not office but hotel. I'm just checking in. Yeah, I'll actually explain what happened in the next part. Yeah.
Okay, hi guys. So I just got here. Forgive my voice and the quality of the video because it's at night and I don't have enough lighting where I am for my voice. So something happened when I was on the ferry which actually made me really wonder. Like the last time I talked to you guys, I was so much okay, and then when I got into the ferry, I started sneezing. I sneezed and sneezed, and those of you who know me actually know that when I sneeze continuously, and the 2-hour ferry journey was the longest I've ever had because I had to change seats more than once, because every time you sneeze like 3 times continuously, the passengers are like, I had to go and get I just don't know what happened. I started sneezing and sneezing and sneezing. I just got a flu from nowhere. I was very okay. I started praying because I was listening to some sermons from Joshua Selman. I started praying. I just don't know what happened, but I want to go and look for just drugs or something of this sort, something over the counter, because again they don't sell drugs, like those intense prescribed drugs over the counter unless you go to a hospital. So just want to see whether I can get any over the counter drug just to survive through the night and tomorrow, because as I said, I have an early morning flight, and the last thing I want to be doing is to be sneezing on someone. So before I could actually end this video, so that's two-part and a kesho, I will end it with a tour of my room. So this is the door, so I'm just filming from inside, and then so when you enter you see it like this, and then the first thing I see is the washroom. This is the washroom. And then this is the mirror, so this is me, and then we have the bathtub there, and we have the toilet bowl there, and then this is the heater. This is kuna iron board hapo. We have the iron there. Forgive the quality of my camera. I just think it's because it's at night. And then we have hangers there, ironing board for you. I think that's a safe box. And then I'm just gonna close this. And then voila, to the room. So this is my bag. This is my bag. We have cups here and a dustpan, a small one, 2 bottles of water. We have the TV. We have I think this was a king size bed that I booked, and then I'm not so sure whether it was king or queen, not so sure. We have the lighting there, which is a beautiful lighting, and then the room is actually spacious. I think it's value for money, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I booked this room in January, so it was a good amount of money in January, honestly speaking, because I booked in January to travel in April. Good deal, good deal. So the thing is, if you actually want to travel low or travel on a budget, make sure you book early. So yeah, kuna hiyo kettle. So I want to make actually hot water because I'm feeling as if I'm not feeling myself, yo. And then I need to increase the temperature. And then I'm not sure whether we'll see outside, but maybe not. You can just see my phone. Yeah, that is Vancouver. Not so visible, but this is how the room looks from this side. It doesn't have any bulbs on top, so the only lights you're using are these, that one over there, and this one, which is pretty much okay because I don't think we need as much light. But let me come back to light here. Let me talk when I'm here, at least up on Naniona. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here just because I have to take care of my health, because I'm feeling as if I'm not myself anymore. Ile yenye unasikia kama usikii. So I want to take medication because today is Easter Saturday. I'm not really sure whether I'll get pharmacies open. I want to Google and see whether I'll get any that are open, and then go and take something and then sleep because I have an early morning flight. But please do make sure you subscribe to my videos. I want to try as much as possible to, activate my consistency levels and be more consistent. I know sometimes it gets busy, it gets hard, but I don't want to use that as an excuse of not being consistent because this is important. So nitawacha hapa leo, and then we meet tomorrow morning. I think this video will be long enough, so I'm not gonna add any other, or maybe I will add tomorrow. I'll just see. I'll start editing today and then I see if it's not as long, I'll add tomorrow's travel. If it is longer than I thought, maybe tomorrow's one I'll just put in another video. But thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for sticking to the end. Thank you for coming back. I love you, and you. Thank you for supporting me. Keep supporting. Let's keep the conversation rolling, and until we meet again, bye.